stand by as I get my camera going. Do need to get my camera going.
What do I need a map to go straight to the heat seeker?
Blood, everyone, I've updated the, all press F5, I've updated the picture, that's what I've been doing for the last half an hour. Look at the bottom right segment of it, you can see I've changed the SA-11s due to the nature of how the SA-11s work, because the launchers have their own radars, I've just realised. So we've got to kill all of those units now. Hence I've moved them.
How many launchers are there?
Things like launchers. To 4 launchers, 2 launchers, we're not allowed to drain the SAMs, that's cheating. We do have to go in and... right, stream going. You guys say something?
Blah, blah, blah.
I believe. Recall. Did you get my fix?
Fix didn't work, but if you just ping me the password like a couple of minutes before everyone else hops in, I should be able to preload and cache the server, so I should be alright.
Roger. Didn't understand those words, but I'm going to do what you want.
Yeah, basically just give me the password before you give it to everyone else, like 5 minutes or so, and I should be alright.
Understood. Who wants to do the intro? Quick talk.
Tenori?
Go.
Hello and welcome to the Reapers.
And on that slightly gay but handsome note, welcome back to the Reapers. And the this today is attack ESF plant. So ESF are mortal enemies basically. They are the red guys, and we are the blue guys. So got some general governors down here. But if we look down here, our mission is to take off from Kutaisi, to fly roughly 100 miles over the Caucasus Mountains, very high, tall mountains, and to attack 2 targets. That is an SA-11 site, which is a real thorn in the side of our friendly NATO side, or whatever, our friendly blue side, so it has to be taken down and disabled. And also we have to take down a hydroelectric plant, which is supplying ESF guys essentially with power. So you can see that here, and you can see the close-ups here. We've got the the hydroelectric plant main building. We can kill anything else we like, but the main building has to go. Note there are Zeus 23s and other small arms around, so just bear that in mind. And you can see we've got a close-up from a little drone that we sent out of the SA-11 book launcher. You see they're quite close together. That's all you really need to know with 2 launchers. So that's us guys taking off from there. Reds, you're taking off Nowchek, which is 20 miles away from the book launcher, 30 miles away from the hydroelectric plant. And as well as that, Reds have an AWACS, which is a low-flying AWACS, Angels 6 roughly, roughly geographically where it shows. Onto the rules. Red, you can respawn up to the total limit of 10 that are allowed to take off from the airfield, and it will limit you literally to 10. Your job is literally just to defend your entire territory. Imagine you're just defending your country. That's what you're doing. You must stay north of the Georgian border, which is obviously the red wiggly line. Blues, no respawning. If you crash or if you die or whatever, you cannot come back unless it is legitimate. You know, you're kicked out of the server or something, then you are allowed back in. Blues, again, the mission is to disable the SA-11 and the main plant of the hydroelectric. There are no geographical limits for blues, really, just, I guess, whatever your fuel load is, I guess, your limit. There are no Su-25 Tangos because they're just too powerful. I meant to say Su-25 Tangos, not Su-25s. On that note, I will quickly change that because they're just too powerful. It's impossible to make missions with them. Otherwise, we're allowed anything, really. I've limited F-15s to 4 because they're a bit OP. Otherwise, it's all good. Does anyone have any questions before we get on with planning?
Any Mirages on the blue side?
Yes, Mirages, 4 Mirages.
Blue side, yes.
Anything from Reds? Anything you're not sure about?
What are the restrictions on maneuvering the AWACS?
I personally don't mind. I quite like it being a bit dynamic, but I'll put it to the group. What do the group think? The group don't think anything.
Yeah, I mean, there's not. It might be worth just keeping it where it is, because I feel otherwise they could fly it right up to the border and be able to see exactly when we're coming.
Okay, this time, Reds. At least this time, keep it still, please. And we'll just try and work with what we've got. If we find it too easy, then we'll decide next time maybe you can move it. So we'll learn from trial and error. Anything? I've not put a trigger or anything, a warning trigger for when we're taking off. So we've got to remember to send you a message. So try and remember.
Sure. Or we could alternatively allow them to move the AWACS, but we don't tell them. So they've either got to. So you don't get told when we're taking off. because you wouldn't get told in the real world.
So you're saying they can move the AWACS, but we won't tell them when we're taking off. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it gives us the
Okay.
QRA element to it.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, move the AWACS. Try and keep it roughly within some sort of interactive ability. It's, it's 200 miles away. It's just a little bit boring.
No more of that.
Oh my word, what was that?
Don't use your phone whilst driving.
Don't use your phone whilst driving, you'll crash. Okay.
Lesson for everyone. Don't use your phone whilst driving.
So that's our gentleman's agreement then, that they can move their AWACS within, some sort of sensible limits, and we're not going to tell them when they can take off. We're going to take off whenever we want, and we can just send one plane, or we can send 20 planes. It's up to us. So that should be interesting. So just be ready, and ready for QRA basically as soon as we get up. The SA-11s I've already mentioned. I've been updated to what I've shown there. 2 launchers. It does completely cover the hydroelectric dam, obviously, so bear that in mind. There is a tiny bit of undulation of Earth around the SAM site, but I'll discuss that with Blues. I really don't know how we're going to do it, I'll be completely honest with you. But Reds, can we get rid of you now? Obviously, the server isn't up yet, so there's no need to worry at the moment, but we'll just need to do a bit of planning to figure out the rough groups and stuff.
Yeah, just put in the password now and it'll all be sorted.
Right, I need to give Blood the mission then.
I'm back.
Get back to your goddamn grief hole and sulk.
Did I miss the blue briefing or?
Negative, we'll go through it in a minute.
Hey, yo, Tone.
Missions, today's date is the 7th viewer. Okay, you have the mission now, Blood. If you can get the password to recall. Right, so let's start talking about how we're going to do this. Obviously, it's a fast strike, so it's fast jets, isn't it? So we're in, under the... Are they all out?
I believe so.
Okay, so obviously, they've got their base there at Nowchik. If they've got any sense, and they have got lots of sense, they're just going to plonk themselves in the middle of that SAMnet. It's a 40-mile diameter SAMnet. It's absolutely massive. It covers all of the red territory, basically. So they're just going to sit themselves in there, and they will be pretty much invulnerable. So somehow, we've got to get in there. Like I was saying, all I've planned when I was building the mission, the only thing I planned was that it was going to be a fast, low strike. Obviously, that's the only survivability we've got. We don't have any other weapons on our side. Even their superiority we don't have, because we can't send the 15s in there because they'll get shot by the buck launchers. So what do you think, Blood? You've got some brains, haven't you?
I already have a flight plan for the Vegans set up. We'll be flying through the mountains, nice and low, in some sneaky valleys, and there is a valley that is about 60 seconds from us being able to fire weapons at the SA-11.
What? So you're going for the SA-11s?
Yes.
And you say fire weapons, but you've got nothing to fire. You've only got bombs and rockets. Oh.
We're just going to Maverick it.
Are you sure? This is a bug launcher, you know?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I don't trust you, but I may have to become a vegan because I don't trust you at all.
You're gonna have to trust me.
That's what they was designed for, Cat. Let them do their job.
No. It was designed to go fast and low, but to do what I'm saying is to do Mavericks, he's got to go up like an A10 and just loiter around.
No. You don't understand how you Maverick in a vegan. Imagine it's like firing guided rockets. So you come in like a rocket attack, except you can lock on and fire. You can ripple off 4 Mavericks at once and go home.
Okay.
Well, it's a single time on target.
How are you getting through that 20-mile SAMnet?
We're just going to fly low.
Yeah,
we have.
That was a teaser question.
We're just going to take our jamming pod, so they won't be able to hit us.
That was a teaser question. Yeah, it was. You are going to fly low. It's the only way you're going to survive. And look for the best before you go. Before you set off, go onto the map and check for the best undulations as well.
Don't worry, I've already done it. I have a flight path that takes us at a lower altitude than the SAMs are, so they can't hit us.
Okay, now we want. So what group are you guys? You are.
We are Dagger. My other suggestion is that we will take off almost immediately. So we're just going to plug our waypoints in and take off as soon as possible.
Well, don't you want distraction? Don't you want F-15s distracting? That's their job at the end of the day. To distract those
yeah, but if they don't know when we're coming, and
I don't like this.
We'll be through the valleys. The first time the AWACS will spot us is a slight rise about 15 miles from the target.
You know what, Blood? Most people have a confidence problem. Their confidence is too low, but yours is different. I think it's too high.
All right, yeah, it's not absolutely certain to succeed.
I would much prefer to have Sherman and his crew bouncing off the edge of that SAM net, pummeling AMRAAMs in at long range, but not getting in danger, distracting those mirages as you come through the critical bit, which requires timing and effort. But
They'll be expecting that.
They will be expecting that. But they can't ignore it. They can't ignore it, guys. You can't ignore a 20-mile
We
AMRAAM.
have done, that technique many times before, but the Viggen is designed for these. We strike when they're not expecting it. Fast, low, we get in and out before they can react.
That's that.
Because if they have aircraft in the air, there's a very real chance that they could just lock onto us and fire. It's dead easy. But if they don't have aircraft in the air, if they're still on the ground...
Hammer could be a distraction also. It's just stay right outside the missile range and just tease them as their vision sneak in.
What's happened to you guys' brains? A-10s on the fast strike. Again, how many failures do we have to have?
What are you talking about? I'm talking about just tease them. Stay outside their range and tease them, get their attention so the Viggens could go in low and fast. I'm not talking about...
You gotta go into their range to get their attention, and then you're gonna come right back out, right? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah, just tease them.
And you can do that successfully in the slow A10?
Well, why does it take four? Why does it take four of you? We've got no F-15s. We've got no things that can actually do things.
I have a suggestion.
It should simply Riddle on his own if he's going to go.
Yeah, I was thinking we could have some flankers as strikers as well for the plant.
Yes, I think that's a very good idea. They're extremely fast. They can go in supersonic almost. I think we still idea not to. I'll be happy to come along with that. Who's the third A10? Who's the third AV8? No one.
Oh, we did have Atomic, but he had to leave.
For 5 minutes. We've got a fucking pussy-ass group here. It's tiny.
We could do flanker bombing, Cap. That sounds like a good idea.
Yes, we can. And
the AV8s are great, but we got no pilots for them.
Going into Sabre.
What I think you guys could do is distract the enemy fighters by flying above the buck sites, like at 30,000 feet above their range.
Well, it tops out at 80,000 feet, Riddle. So have you got an SR-71? And why the fuck are you in an A-10?
Why'd you sound like rubbish?
I think he's on his cell phone.
Why don't we just
I had a different
Bestland?
idea.
You should be okay.
Guys, we could go to Beslan and attack from there. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
I agree.
A-10s fly low directly towards Beslan, stay just on the edge of the buck site where it won't be able to hit us. When we get to Beslan, we turn west, low altitude. We'll hit the plant. We'll try to hit the plant, low altitude on the edge of the buck site's range. Probably won't be able to fire on us that far and that low.
I say that's
the only thing we have to worry about is the fighters.
Exactly my point.
I say that's a good idea. Like what the A-10s could do is fly in the mountains, almost the same route that the Viggens flew, and then just pop out and all fire on the power plant at the same time and then bug out. The main mission will be complete.
Yeah, we can navigate right to Beslan, and that'll keep us outside the Bucks' range.
Well, that's 100. That's 100.
I need to take a look at the spreadsheet again.
Well, tell me how long does it take an A-10 to fly 130 miles to Beslan?
Average speed 300 knots, so 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Boy. Fully loaded and trying to climb. I've seen you guys try to climb up 30,000 feet. Doesn't go well.
We don't want to go to 30,000 feet. We want to stay low.
Let's use a more realistic
number. We're going to get over those mountains.
240 knots fully loaded?
Yeah, it's probably a lot.
Well, we don't go fully loaded either. We go light.
Fully loaded.
We go half fuel, half weapons. We keep it light. We keep it low.
Wow, we A-10 pilots. You know our
can.
tactics. Everybody's thinking in supersonic flight. It's not all about supersonic all the time. It's a tactic.
Right.
We dip and dive. We use the mountains and everything.
I understand that.
But
this mission,
the missile.
Worst comes to worst. We get detected, we distract the mirages, we pull them away from the strike package.
And
we don't get detected,
go in and kill the goddamn site.
I think you guys need to rely less on stealth and more the fact that they have to make the choice between our cap and shooting you down.
What do you want the Harriers to do?
For shooting us down and then the cap.
They don't. Well, they won't have a choice because the A-10s are going to be so far behind. Blood. This has happened last time. They were so far behind. All the cap will be dead by the time they get there. So we'll have to send them out. We'll have to send them out 10 minutes ahead.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Send us out 10 minutes ahead.
I don't see a problem.
See, this is why in real life they use time over target.
Signora, are you what are you, cap or are you CAS? You have to make your mind up.
Well, Well, what are you doing? I want to do what you're doing.
I think I'm going to go in Cass, which means I'm in Buick. The only slight problem is, that means Sherbet and Skye are on their own, and they've got 4 respawning Mirages to take down.
I can take an F-15 if necessary.
Sherman and Skye, remember, you're not killing Mirages. Your job is not to... I don't know why I have to keep saying this every time, but your job is not to go in and commit suicide. Your job is to keep them busy with occasional AMRAMs. That's all you've got to do.
The reason you keep everything to say it is because normally I fly a flanker, which is Fox 1 only.
Well, this is mainly it's Signore, so you don't have to... What do you not have to do, Signore?
I'm going to fire my missiles and turn cold.
That's exactly what you do. Yes, exactly what you do. You're not going to charge in and try and get in a dogfight.
Not at me, damn it.
Yeah, I got you.
Suggestion
So I'm going to fire my missiles and turn cold. I'm not going to get in a dogfight. I'm going to distract them. I'm going to pull them out. I'm going to piss them off.
They're very experienced guys, and they will do everything they can to get you in a dogfight.
Right. That's a suggestion for the Eagles.
Go Skye.
Yeah, so we can try playing.
Go Skye.
What about if we all went as a singular formation and break off mid-flight?
Then they'll just come straight to us.
Personally, I would love that. That's Cap's idea.
They'd have to make a quick decision to pick who to kill.
They come right to us, and then the Cap guys break them off and keep them away.
No, here's what happens. Either they go defensive and are now defensive near the aircraft we're supposed to be escorting, or they get shot down and now can respawn.
Okay, a suggestion to help the Eagles out.
Go.
We take each take one aim 7 on top of everything else, and then we just keep going flood mode on them to like sort of like drown out the, basically like keep them on their toes all the time.
Wait, so what's the purpose of taking the aim 7?
So you can go into flood mode to keep triggering a launch warning on you.
I'd rather take
Skye, that doesn't work. I've tried it before, Skye. Doesn't work.
Okay, sorry.
So did you want the Harriers basically to just bomb the plant site, not take care of the SA-11s?
No, you don't go. It's Harriers. So Harriers, I'm probably going to be in your group. What we're going to do is head out. Actually, kind of like if you look at the SA-11 site, the text there. Look at the E in sight. We're going to fly, I assume, to there, and then it's from there directly towards north and slightly west towards the thingy, super low, obviously. And
follow that river.
That's the best chance thing. We're all maybe slightly out towards Beslan, but we don't want to F around with that that SA-11 area, because even if Blood kills all of it and just misses one launcher, that's still a perfectly good SA-11 site. So, but we need to get that timing right. I actually I don't know if it's Sherman or whoever said it, I actually like that idea, and I put this cross in. If you look at the pink cross, I put it in there because I would have loved to take everyone up at the same time, a formation low, to pink X, and we're perfectly fine to do that. I've checked, and the AWACS cannot look over the mountains. Okay, and then we get to the pink X, and that gets us all to the halfway to the target at the same time, which is great. We'll all be flying slow, and then suddenly everyone breaks. So Vigans will go north or wherever they want to go. A10s will go west, east, or wherever they want to go. Sherman will fly straight in or wherever he wants to go, and so on and so forth.
Every being of the air superiority fighter in me says this is a bad idea to have the F-15s flying in formation with the target they're escorting.
Roger. Note that this is, just take a note that we are perfectly safe up to this point. They can't come down here or even fire missiles at us.
I'm more worried about now having to burn up to combat altitude and making sure I'm now scanning for targets at a time.
Yes, you will have to do that, and you also have to know that they may very build wherever at 95 miles, they might be sitting right there in a valley and may belly shot you. So you've got to worry about that, and you've got to figure out how to get around that. And what I'm trying to get away from is just trickling in one flight at a time, which makes it really easy. We've done this before. We trickled one flight in at a time because planes were slower than other planes, and it made it really easy for the Reds because they could shoot down a flight, go home, refuel, come up, shoot down the Harriers, go home, refuel, come up, shoot down the A-10s. Whereas if we go to the danger area at the same time and then spread, at least it gives us a chance of getting... However, that's not the only way to do it, though, obviously. There are other ways.
But yeah, you're right, though. That would overwhelm them. They wouldn't be able to take it.
I mean, like a bomb burst attack.
All they've got is 4 Mirages, each of them with 2 Fox 2s. That's 8 Fox 1s is all they've got. So, and a lot of them are going to miss and be used against Sherman, hopefully. So, if we're all going in roughly together, there's simply not enough... They haven't got enough stuff to fire at us. That's my thinking.
So, I still think the Vegans should take off first, but because we're taking quite a windy route for the valleys. I think if the F-15s are reasonably quick off the mark, they should get up and be able to cover us.
Roger, and also they'll be going as the crow flies.
Yeah.
But I mean, we have to go as slow as our slowest flight if we want to have an equal time on target, though.
Yeah. So the thing is, the Viggens can be the first in, but if the F-15s are up high and looking down, they'll be the first spotted, and if they dive down for us, you should be able to shoot at them.
Totally.
You have to give them the choice between there's an F-15 that will shoot me down, or I can go for those Viggens.
That's exactly right. You want to make yourself as shootable as possible, but not actually get hit. Cool. Okay, so just to go over our orders, Sabre, which is Sherbet's flight. Your mission is to stay alive, but to distract them as much as possible. Mainly staying alive. As soon as you're shot, you are 0 use. If you're still alive, you're at least some use. So stay alive. Be conservative. Be sustainable. Be cap. Dagger, you know exactly what you're doing, so I'm not going to tell you. Buick, we are going to bomb the plant site. Now, one thing we can say is if Blood does get that SA-11 down before we get to our target and he confirms it, we can then change and go directly to the hydroelectric plant, can't we?
Yes, but we'd have to go really, we'd have to go low so as we don't get detected as easily.
You're not in Buick, you're on Hammer. Okay, guys. Right. Yep.
Can we bomb their base?
Well, this was my idea for using the Viggens, because Nowchek's only got 2 taxiways to the runway. 2 Viggens could destroy that but also the Viggens are really the only guys that can take out an SA-11 here. So I can't.
Yeah, and I think experience has taught us you can't take out an airbase. They always seem to be able to take off from a taxiway.
They'll take off from the taxiway then, yeah. So maybe that's the right. So it's the kind of thing we do if we've got too many players, basically. Okay, so Buick, we're going to head off. We're going to go to the kind of east side and kind of work our way around the east. We'll have the... No, we won't know where the... Yes, we do. I've put marks where the plant site and where the SA-11 are, so we will see roughly where they are, so we're going to work our way around the side. Hammer, you're going on your suicide mission, so I'm just going to leave you to it. So it's just order of taking off now, so do you want Dagger up first, Blood?
Yeah, Dagger should be up first. We've got some waypoints to type in, but we'll try and get up as quick as possible.
Do the A-10s have waypoints set, or do we have to guess again?
You've got nothing. I've given you nothing. I didn't think anyone was daft enough to take an A-10. Right, anyway.
Well, that's part of what makes it so hard.
Yes.
We can set our own waypoints. We're fine.
Right, so Dagger will get to the runway and hold.
Yeah, we still need the coordinates.
Yeah, the coordinates are there. I've put marks on the map, so you've got that. Right, Dagger, you will get to the runway and hold. And then while you hold, everyone else will get backed up in order. So then it will be Sabre, then it'll be Buick, then it'll be Hammer, I guess.
Shouldn't Hammer go first?
Well, I think so. I've got no... should we send Hammer out first, Blood?
Well, the problem is they'll take ages getting themselves sorted.
The
point is speed. Yeah. We don't want to give Red time to sort themselves out.
I still need time to get home. I'm about 5 to 10 minutes out.
Yeah. Okay. I think the A-10s are just going to take off whenever the A-10s can take off. I guess that's the best I've got. So Dagger are going to be on the runway, and basically all of the other flights are going to bundle to the taxiway, so they're ready to filter onto the runway as soon as Dagger are out. Ideally, that would be... I mean, I'm not going to say Hammer because I don't know when they're going to be ready, but ideally that would be Sabre and then Buick. Lining up. Okay, that's kind of a plan. Any last-minute changes or anything? I don't think
there any waypoints in the Harriers, or
no, nothing's got any waypoints, and I don't think there's any point over the AWACS because they're just going to play tricks again, aren't they? Okay, gentlemen, Blood, put the info in when you can, and we'll get cooking.
And I'm off the highway. It's just gonna take fucking time because there's so many people on the fucking road.
What are you driving, Riddle? It sounds like a Mustang or a Challenger or something.
No, he's inside the Tesla that's currently in orbit.
Where'd you say those coordinates were listed?
So you press the F10, and one is the bullseye is what you're looking for. It's directly on your building.
Oh, right, but that's only one target. What about the other one?
There is a blue container directly on that target.
Gotta love
it. Said something about the GCI slot.
Right, Dagger, get in and get on frequency because we've got to type these waypoints in quickly.
Gotta love Tesla. Perfect example of immigrant ingenuity.
Okay, guys, let's get going.
Cap, Red GCI here. Make sure the the GCI slots are called Tactical Commander, not Game Master, because otherwise I'll be able to see absolutely everything.
What's our solution? Do we have to restart the mission then? Are you certain about that? Blood, is that true? That doesn't sound right to me.
It's true.
Game Master sees everything. Tactical Commanders only sees their own side.
Give me strength.
Yeah, right. Game Master, it's the master of the game. He can see everything.
Well, I've only given them Game Master, so we have to go and redo that.
Yeah, don't worry, Cap. I can do it on here.
Roger. Alright, everyone out of the server.
The server's already down.
Yes, keep going. Keep taking time. I'm almost home.
It's Riddle doing this on purpose, isn't it? Right. So next is open track. I'm gonna flanker.
Why did
bombs?
Why did Rico have to log in early anyway?
Is he on red? Where's he gone?
He's on red, yeah.
Fuck, cheeky bastard. Because his is bugged and no one else is bugged. That's all I got out of him. Right, are we streaming? Yes. Next, are we got open track? Yes. Is open track working? No. That's just handsome. Don't take off until I got the camera. You're fucking Mavericks, I tell you. God. Boys.
Alright.
I don't reckon Mavericks going to work. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
Trust me, I've been practicing quite a bit.
You can get them off quick with the Vigan if you just get them off quick.
Yeah, no, you can cycle them. You can ripple off 4 at once, although because we've got 3, we'll just take 2 and jamming pods.
Don't forget SRS,
Is the server back up?
It is.
See, what I wish is that the Mavericks and the A10 could be terrain locked.
Yeah, that'd be really cool if you could just pick a spot.
What about the Mavericks and the A10? What?
I wish you could terrain lock the camera on them.
What do you mean terrain lock?
When they're not locked onto a thermal signature, they will bounce up and down with the aircraft.
You 1, 2, 5 out.
Well, that's why you set your speed and then you lock to the speed.
Yeah.
Yes, but that only works really well if you've locked up one target at a time. Then you need to set your speed to the next target, which takes a bit more time.
Okay, guys, let's get an SRS, please. Get this done.
Roger, Reno.
I'm about 2 minutes away from my house.
Speeds, unless you set a bunch of speeds as different mark points, and you can cycle through them, and you have multiple targets.
Yeah, set your targets on your mark points, and then just DMS
cycle through.
Right, cycle, yeah. And then you can then you set your targeting camera and your Maverick camera on everything, so it's all right. You just need to know how to do it.
You just need to know how to do it. It takes a second to set up.
Yeah, you need a chance to set your mark points.
What?
You just need a chance to set your mark points.
Yeah. The one thing, though, that I'm kind of annoyed at with DCS is the only aircraft that we have full data link is the A10 and the...
And soon the F-18.
Shut up, the F-18's not out yet.
Oh, it's a night.
And soon the F-14.
Yeah, I'm really getting tired of hearing about the F-18.
I mean, I'm hyped up for it, but it's not coming out till like. Hey, there's no point in talking about it until it gets to like the first thing. I really wish, though, they just wait. Are they releasing the Strait of Hormuz along with the F-18?
Aren't they changing it to Persian Gulf?
Yeah, that's what I read.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be much more extensive than they originally planned.
Alright, that'll be good.
Call it the Strait of Hormuz. I don't care.
Well, I think they're changing it because they're, like Tony said, expanding it to be more than just straight.
It's going to be called Persian Gulf, and it's going to be much more than just the Strait of Hormuz.
Awesome. That's fair. It's just still interesting. I'm going to call it the Strait of Hormuz because that's the thing that was originally planned for.
For sure. You'll probably change eventually.
243. Shut
up. When everybody starts calling it the new thing, you know what I mean? They're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Streets of what?" Like the people who never even
What's
knew
the
about
fucking Strait of Hormuz? It's called the Persian shit. Go fuck yourself sideways with a piece with your fucking I couldn't even create it.
You're all wrong. It's the Gulf of Oman, you fucking losers.
Worst DCS ever. Fucking DCI didn't get me on target when I wanted.
2, 4, 3,
What
ready
a
to check.
bitch.
Заправка по плану. Перезарядка по плану. Oh, that's a little buck tooth dude from Robot Chicken, huh?
Yes.
Oh, have you guys seen the new Big Macs?
You mean the heart attack on buns? Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a new Big Mac
all
out?
those bleeders in GTA.
What?
Probably.
They
have
call them bleeders or heart stoppers in Grand Theft Auto.
Bleeders is hilarious. Wait, there's a new Big Mac out? For real?
There's two sizes of Big Mac.
I got the Grand Mac when it was out, but it was gone. It's gone now. I'm very
You
upset
talking about
about
the
that.
double quarter pounder from Burger King?
Have they
No.
gotten rid of the Szechuan sauce at McDonald's?
I heard that, yeah. Szechuan sauce. No, they brought it back, I thought.
Yep.
For like a day.
And then they got rid of it?
Yeah, but the only reason why people like it is because of its exclusivity.
Right. And it being said in like Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And then people tried it and they were like,
2, 4,
"Ooh,
3,
this
ready to
kinda
check.
sucks." Probably
Oh, it
not.
tastes horrible, but...
Cap 2, 4, 3, check.
Yeah.
2, 4, 3, ready to check. Cap 2, 4,
I
3,
love
check.
loading into DCS. It takes about a day.
Check, 2, 4, 3. Cap check 1, 2, 5.
I hear you, Cap.
You hear me on 2, 4, 3?
Yes.
Sherman, is your 2, 4, 3 working? Anyone hearing me on 2, 4, 3?
Yes, I'm hearing you at 243.
What weapons are you taking, Sonic?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
For a small jet.
I'm taking...
Are you going full gas?
Full... No. Okay, I'm taking 4 R73s, 4 S25s, and 4 27ERs.
What's the S25?
Big ass rockets.
Do you reckon it'll take down a building?
I think so. It's pretty big.
Do you think I should take bombs just in case yours don't work?
Yes.
Roger, I'm taking bombs. The Vigans in.
Hey, Cat, we're just putting in our final waypoint.
Do you want to stick to the correct runway, or do you want to take off from where you are? Otherwise, it's a long taxi.
Hang on, we gotta put in these final waypoints.
Got tender on comms.
2, 4, 3, ready a check.
Hello, Sherman. Tender comms check. Tender comms check.
Tender radio check. 125.
Check. Charlie.
Hear you, tender.
Are you guys about to line up on the runway?
I'm almost there.
Radio check 243.
Capwin.
Taxi him.
Sherman, readability 5.
Tender, I'll put 2 points.
Capwin, nearly ready for taxi. We will take off on runway 25. Same time. Taxi radio check 243.
Roger, ready for you.
Hey Cap, are we the first ones to line up?
Negative. Saber will be the first one.
Nah, vegans.
Roger.
Others radio check.
Yes, Sherman.
Comm check.
I think Sherman's speakers might be set incorrectly. Someone needs to contact him on Discord.
Can someone contact Sherman who's not doing something urgent?
Radio check.
Hey Sherman.
Dagger is taxiing for runway 25.
Right, I'm gonna restart myself already.
Wrong frequency.
Signore, checking in on global.
I'm just taking 6 Mavericks, 1 Mark 84, and 4 Sidewinders.
Why Mark 84? We got the power of the GBU 31 now.
Yes.
You guys have that. I'm in the A.
Yeah, I still don't know why you didn't get the fucking CLO.
Hey.
Fucking get it! It's your plane! It's your plane!
The A10A is my plane.
Why is the C not your plane? It's just
That's
superior
lazy
in every
bastards.
way. Yes, the A is for lazy bastards, indeed.
The A, you have to do everything manually. There's no...
Say again?
Say again?
The C is much more pilot.
I'm just going to
take
some
Mark 82 Snake guys, 2 tanks. Dagger flight is holding short, runway 25. Do we have an update on the F-15 flight? How long till they're able to get airborne?
I think we'll need the tanks.
Sherman!
Radio check 243. Yeah, also reverse into this spot, so the Vigans
Yeah.
Right, so I'm not getting any audio output. Give me a second to fix this.
Roger!
Tender, confirm you've seen the waypoints on F10.
Say again? I was in exterior.
Confirm you've seen the waypoint in F10.
Yeah.
Once we get near the mountains, we'll be on the deck all the way.
Roger, let me just get a notepad to work around the bearings.
Roger, there's a good chance they might
We reach
disappear
Sherman?
when completed.
Cap, server's crashed.
Cool.
Let's do this all again.
How many people just got kicked?
Everybody, the server crashed.
Everybody.
The server just went re.
I was frozen for like 2 minutes.
Well, maybe not everybody got kicked. I don't know.
I got kicked.
Yeah.
He's
Oh yeah, the
rebooting it
server's
now.
definitely down.
Yep. Let's reboot it.
Right. Shadal and Trash. So Saber's going for that ridiculous waypoint stuff. I'll give you the 6, 7, and 8, and I'll just have the first ones myself, which should be close enough, and hopefully won't get lost.
Roger.
I mean, that might explain why no one could hear me.
Maybe.
Check. Do the audio preview. The point is, the SRS was working okay. It wasn't. That was.
You've got your speaker set up wrong, Sherman. It has to be that. Or you...
Yeah, it's your SRS is not set up correctly.
But I can hear my transmissions.
In your preview? Like Blood said,
Yes.
check the audio preview. If you can't hear yourself, it's not working.
Yes, I can hear myself.
I think we heard you all the way at the end, Sherman.
That's true.
I heard one of you via Discord hearing me, but I got no response.
We responded. So it's your output then. Interesting.
Right. But it couldn't be my
Server's
output
back
because
here.
my output speaker is working.
And it's selected, obviously.
selected.
Yes, I tested this because I selected the other option and then I was getting no sound.
Have you got the latest version of SRS?
Yes.
Do a restart, Sherman.
Yes, I'm going to try restart it as admin, see if that helps.
There is also in the help channel, there is a fix, I believe, something to do with listening on the audio. It's like one tick box you have to press. Try that.
Hey Cap, what bombs were you taking?
I'm taking Fab 500. They are dumb bombs, but we should. One of us should take rockets and one of us should take bombs, so that we're not reliant on either one.
There's about 50 kilograms of difference in the warheads, so yeah.
Roger.
I think the Harriers were just going to take 6 bombs each.
I'm going to take full fuel because I know what these flankers are like.
Those Fab 500s are devastating, like 1,500 pounds.
Yeah, I was gonna do Mark 3s, get the 4,000-pound bombs.
Oh, Mark 83 is there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Roger. If it so happens, well, what's going to happen if we survive, which I don't think we will, if the Sukhois get ahead and bomb the target, there are some other targets of opportunity around it, like some oil dumps and stuff, then just put your bombs over them. Or just run away. It's up to you.
Hey, Dinner, can you set the second radio for the Harrier? I still can't do it.
Yeah, you need to put Blood's fix.
Yeah, I have it in there.
Servers up. How come you're taking a 33, Sonic?
Yeah, I'm taking 33.
Is there a reason for that?
Why?
Yeah. More pylons.
Okay.
I loaded in really quick that time.
I did too.
Because it's already in your RAM, that's why.
I have a feeling I'm going to get kicked there, but... Which bomb is the bunker buster?
For the A10?
The GBU-10, I think.
There's the new one as well, the 38.
Is there one for the Harrier?
No, 31.
Blood?
The 38 is a 500-pounder.
Yeah, no, the GBU-31 V3B.
31's the big one.
And the GBU-16.
How come my doors are closed?
Go ahead, Count.
I just realised, because this time we're starting as soon as the server starts, it's going to be dark when you get over target if you take off straight away. How are you getting around that?
Did the server?
It's still like 15-20 minutes to the target. It'll be alright.
What's happening?
The server died and we restarted it.
Right now?
Yeah, we didn't even get to take off this time.
Sherman?
Hey, if the doors are still
you read
closed, do you think I
Sherman?
could go through them or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, we're about to find out.
Yeah.
I've never had any luck with that.
You've got plenty of
Sherman.
other slots. Just jump in other slots.
Sherman, we read you, but you don't read us, huh?
That makes no fucking sense, because I was on a frequency earlier and I heard someone speak.
May have just heard it feedback in. I don't know.
No, that was definitely
Sherman,
on
is your
5.1.
boost for the output up all the way?
Yeah, your volume. Turn that up to plus 1400%.
I have it at 300 and I could hear someone on 251, I'm certain.
But we're not on 251. We're on 243 and...
Well, somebody was transmitting on either 251 or 231.
Narrow.
Are you on the right server? You sound like you're on the wrong server, Sherman.
I used
he
the
wouldn't be
one
able to
that
speak
was
to as if
the
he
best.
was on the wrong one.
I'll just copy that. Cap going off comms. Sherman, if worst comes to worst and you can't get it working, just put yourself down to a wingman and one of the others will take lead and just follow them.
So unless you mothers have gone and suddenly reset the IP in the list.
Should say set, it should end 7.
You wouldn't have been able to talk to us if you were on the wrong IP.
Sherman, did you have a look at the did you look in the help channel of SRS? There is one line in there. I believe you have to like tick one box and it should fix it.
Where is this? Where is it? I only see the frequency ranges one.
Check 120.
It'll do me a solid. Check 120 again.
Right, I'll see you all in SRS.
Yeah, Sherman, I'll check 130. That's our flight.
Seth, are you bothering taking a T-pod? It's not really worth it, is it?
Nah, I got a jam wrong.
You put a jam wrong? Okay.
Cap rolling.
Sonic rolling.
Roger, we're holding at the end of the runway. Well, at the end of the taxiway.
Tally.
Hello. Hello.
Sherman, have we got you on comms yet?
Hi.
Not yet, Cap. We're still working on it.
Progress on Vigans?
No, it's indoors.
Dagger Flight is ready to taxi.
Go ahead and taxi when you're ready. Buick 3 is behind.
Dagger Flight taxi for runway 25.
What's the max cruise speed in that thing, Tender?
Nice cruise speed 400 knots. That sound right, Seth?
Yeah.
Good enough.
Are you guys Imperial in the flankers?
Negative. All flights, you don't have to do a formation all the way, but if you can get some formation work done during the early part, that helps Cap get some video.
Oh, Cap, could you put the markers again?
Tender, what's your total weight?
I'm overweight by 2,000 pounds.
Second flight is putting short runway 25.
33.
Yeah, good.
What's wrong?
Cheers, did you want to fly direct to point 1, head east?
Second flight, Cap, Dagger flight, request permission to take off, proceed to target.
Permission granted, good luck.
Roger, Dagger flight taking off.
Those are some crappy FPS.
Sherman, are you guys ready to take off?
Let me ask him.
Buick, we haven't got time to fuck. Buick, let's just take off now, please. Haven't got time to fuck around. Get on position on the
No,
runway.
Cap, we're not ready because Sherman and Skay have just reoccupied aircraft and are rearming.
Roger.
I will be communicating with you for Sherman.
Yeah.
Shit. How's your lag?
Sorry. Hopefully it's better. I'm gonna upgrade soon, so.
Roger.
Sherman says take off without us if necessary.
Roger,
Right.
Buick taking off.
Cap, we're going directly to that first point you put in.
Roger.
Seth, if you want me to get in front of you.
What heading will that be?
That's going to be 066
Roger, thank you.
for 71.
Sonic, you'll probably need to lag behind a bit on the takeoff, so don't push it.
Roger.
I'm just going to mute Discord quick.
All units, Buick taking off.
Brakes on, spool. Brakes release in 3, 2, 1, take off.
Kataisi ground, hammer flight of 4, ready to taxi for a departure to the what? East, sorry.
Lead check here.
Yep. Ion, it was up.
Are you the white one?
Yeah. Alright, turning on to vector. Let me just get it trimmed out here.
This thing flies like a brick now.
Courtesy ground, hammer.
I know.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Courtesy ground, hammer, flight of 4, ready to taxi for a departure to the east.
Go ahead, runway 08.
Runway 08 for hammer.
If I get too laggy, I don't know, just break off formation. Alright, pulling back to 400.
(243) Roger, read you on 243, Sherman.
Signora, you're out of time. Just get your guys in Discord.
Roger, Cap. We have them in Discord. They're just getting their planes ready.
Roger, when you're airborne, you better fucking leg it, because we're 20 miles ahead.
Roger, Cap.
Dagger flight has passed the first waypoint, now in foothills of Caucasus.
Roger, Godspeed. Lovely bit of sky. Buick 3 moving on to Lee's left echelon.
Ooh, probably, but...
Harrier's very nippy.
Yeah, and it's also very hard to trim.
I couldn't catch you on the runway.
Really? We were max weight.
Yeah, I don't think it's modelled very well on the acceleration.
This thing used to be beautiful to fly in formation. Now it's more mature.
Yeah, it really is. Like, it's flying a brick. Maybe a school bus or something.
Cap, me and Skay are gonna take off shortly after the A-10s.
Roger.
Courtesy Tower, hammer, flight of 4, ready to take off, runway 08.
Take off, permission granted, good luck.
Go take off from 08, hammer.
For some reason we're drifting off to the left, so we'll make a course correction 20 degrees to our right in 3, 2, 1. Level out now.
Okay, you guys better really high tail it, Signori.
Roger.
Biggins are in the mountains.
Roger. Alright, what flight are we? Saber. Alright, Saber flight, brakes on.
Nice bit of work, Cap.
Roger, just getting used to the old Gallagher. I like that, I like your red and white skin.
Do you know you're burning, Cap?
Cap, we're airborne.
Roger, I'm not sure why I've got so much drag.
Do you want me to reduce?
Maybe, are you burning, Sonic?
Negative.
I'll reduce power back a little bit. You may just be on the cusp of it.
Roger, agreed. Guys behind, my gear's definitely up, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Check
it's
flaps.
Oh, I got my flaps up, down, twat. So used to
I did the same
15.
thing.
Oh, look at it go, look at it go.
You did that in the last video as well, I swear.
Well, I didn't want that £5,000 of fuel anyway, so...
Yeah, it's just not worth anything. Tiger Flight is just past waypoint 3. We are approximately about 5-6 minutes from the target.
Roger, I'm hounding your cap cover to try and catch you up.
Roger, Cap, we're on the way. Just climbing.
I LZ 2.
Yeah, and I got that.
Down, 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 boys, down. They can see us. They can see them. Down, down, down on the deck.
Roger.
All flying from now on the deck.
Sorry for my steep dive.
Obviously knows cold tonic. I'm sure you are anyway.
Yep, I'm a Neo mode. I'm getting a spike from the back though.
Yeah, it's apparently F-15.
Anything else I should know about EO, I just turn it on, that's all you really need. It doesn't do anything else, does it?
Exactly. But you can't IFF with it on. You have to turn on your radar to IFF.
Roger.
Cap, do you want us to go for the to escort the Biggins more, or the Harriers, or should we just go straight in?
Essentially straight in.
Roger, we'll get their attention and start fucking with them.
Remember, distracting much more useful than killing.
Roger, roger.
I hit my flap thing again, god damn it.
Oopsie.
Guys, just have a tendency to check in on your left, because that's technically where the enemy will be flying from.
Sure. Tender, what's our relationship to point 1?
About 5 miles.
Hey, Cap, fence in.
Cap fence.
Oh yeah. Nice bit of mountains.
Beautiful.
Did you want to go trail to make it easier flying through the valleys, or stick to our formation?
I will do. I just want to get some cool shots, because I'll go trail soon.
Alright. I'll try to find the canyon in a second.
Alright, Cap, we're Angels 30 over the mountains to your south. If
Roger,
you're
watch out for
Biggins.
belly shooters. Watch out for belly shooters from the mountains.
Roger, scanning low.
power increased. Leveling off. Captain Stagger Flight, we're now at our IP, we're inbound to the target.
Roger, good luck. Let's get some missiles out, F-15s.
Did the Sukhois bring air-to-air weapons for you or not?
Cap, we're looking, we still have no contact at all.
They might be on the ground, but keep scanning.
Roger.
Radar's down, radar's down.
LZ2.
This is our canyon, boys. Hold on.
Roger, all men go trail.
I would have turned sooner, but the lag got me. Right here. I've got nails from the E2, so we need to get
Trail
that.
Harrier, be careful, I might be above you.
Coming down.
Copy, looking.
Oh, I'm below. I'm behind you, don't worry, you're good.
Okay.
Cap, we have nails, Mirage 2000, bearing 350, roughly. Going in for us.
Have some fun. Watch out for that SAMnet.
Roger.
Tender, do you want to drop these bags yet? Nails Mirage.
Actually, I'll keep on my bag, just because I don't want to dump the bombs by accident. I'm not too familiar with it.
You can just switch it to fuel and then press the button.
Right, no bombs were armed. E2 spike.
Okay, I think it's just going to be speed from here, guys. Rough distance target when you get a moment, Tender.
Cap, we got foxes out on him.
Good job, well done.
Rough distance is 20 miles. Bearing
Okay.
340 from here.
Sukhois, go ahead. Good luck, 340.
Nails. Yeah, 340. Mirage nails off to our right, close.
Shit! I haven't got it, I don't see it, guys.
Multiple. Suggest using terrain masking.
Heading down.
We're going to be really exposed out here.
Cap on Vector.
Controls 12 high.
Yeah, it's just C2. No mind.
Cap, I don't know how, but I actually killed somebody with a 20-mile missile. Recoil.
Cap, yeah, you're on the right there. And
we're cold right now.
Cap, got a missile after me.
Where from, Cap?
Behind me, within you guys.
Turning back in, making a second run on him.
Cap burning in as a decoy.
This is horrible. Tender's going really low. They're right behind us.
Dragonfly reports the SA-11 site is destroyed. I say again, SA-11 site destroyed.
Hold on, get out. I'm on target, boys, I'm on target.
Nice, nice.
Not the only one.
Yeah, they're right on our 6s. If we're going to get out of this, we need to use...
Bombs away! Check my bombs, check my bombs!
Triple A.
Set this out.
I got it, boys, I killed it, I killed it, I killed it. Get out, get out, get out.
Nice.
Missiles hit, missiles hit.
Set this ejecting.
Tender, pickle. Bugging out. I'm merged with a Mirage. Merged. There's a dogfight going on off to my right.
Cap, you got a Mirage on you. You got two of them. You got one off your nose and one on your side.
Cap's dead.
Cap's dead.
Alright.
I'm out of there, guys. Nearly made it to the mountains.
Just keep running them down, Sonic. Just keep running them down.
I have no throttle. I think my engines are out. My engines are out.
Negative. You're showing afterburners.
Okay. Now I'm dead. Now I'm dead.
If I got anyone's star, no, don't tell me it's shooting.
You're clean, Tender, you're clean.
Did the server crash? Did the server crash?
Right. Shit,
no,
man.
no, it's working, it's working.
Good work, Skay, by the way. We, I think we messed him up pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a guy sneaking around to our left. I didn't see him. He just turned on his radar and fired like at 1 mile or something.
Roger.
I think he was following.
Sherman tried. Sherman, try to transmit on 243 and see if you can hear anybody reply. Like any of them. That's what everybody's on. So try to transmit on 243.
Style comms check.
Okay.
Short copy. RTB 200 ASAP.
200 stop.
You are being chased, so get that burner on.
distract him.
Stahl, can you dump your ordnance? I need to get more speed in that Vigan. Okay, Tinder, now get down low behind that peak, you should be okay. Signori, you're minute safe, you can turn around.
Roger, I'm gonna send my last 353s out, I'm gonna put them cold.
Roger.
Stahl just killed himself.
Why are the A10 still going on?
Good job, Signori, that worked a treat.
Roger, retreating.
Watch your fuel and bearing 230.
I am not sure if they even got there yet.
No, they're gonna miss.
Did you survive, Trash? Trash comms chip.
Yeah, but isn't the mission over?
Yeah, pretty much.
There's no reason for them to be going in.
Well, they already flew such a long time, might as well.
Well, they're gonna die soon.
Roger that. Cap is retreating 180. Which vector to retreat? Oh, 2. Fuck me. The freaking A10s are still going in for some reason. That's weird. Yeah.
By the time the fight was over, they hadn't reached.
20, Angels 20, and yes, they're on my RWR.
The Mirages haven't seen them. A10s, you've got through, I don't know how you've done it, but your target's got opportunity and your target.
I've been distracting them, they're all over me. Got my jammer on. I do. Seniors are flying home. I do, Sherman. I'm turning it off now.
This is still roughly 240 Tender.
Yeah, you'll be seeing
it. Roger.
Were there other than just the site?
6 big oil dumps and a tower and some ground units.
Copy.
I think so. That's why I just heard them.
The Mirage is just playing with them.
Oh yeah, for sure. We can make it.
Lovely Gower.
He didn't see the one behind.
Oh! Good shot, well done.
They just took the A10 just took down a Mirage.
Yeah, like he flew
I think it's A10.
Yeah.
Well, he dropped right in front of him, and I get maybe.
Got more coming in, boys.
How did an A10 kill a Mirage?
Because it was flying right in front of him.
He didn't see the camouflage one, went straight past.
What are they hitting though?
Didn't manage to get a kill.
Good on yellow, dogfight.
Oh, bitch. Watch your back, fellas. Mirage.
You're on 251 at the moment.
What are the A10s hitting though?
Get those silver containers, Tony.
No, he's back. Oh my god.
Did all the Vegans die?
Cap, did you want us to orbit?
Oh, good point. If you've got fuel, yeah, get that, please.
Riddle's hitting. Riddle's going for bounce. Signori is coming in a glider, so I'm gonna need.
Fantastic. Roger, thanks, Sherman. I'm a glider now. I'm gonna try to land. Yeah.
Signori's gonna try to land.
Amazing hit, Riddle, well done. A10s, you do know your merge, don't you?
Yeah. We need to get it sorted. Right.
Signor, you gonna make it?
Yeah, I'll make it.
I'll make it. Alright, 20 miles out.
Sorry, I'm talking about multiple people.
Get back, Riddle.
Yeah, I agree that SRS can be frustrating, especially when you know you're doing everything right and the fucking thing doesn't work anyways. Yeah. Right. Literally.
Tony's down. AAA got me.
I don't know much about rugby.
Get those trees, Riddle, get those trees.
Probably about 100 meters, right? Just about. Yeah. Football field's 100 yards. So, yeah.
Land and then we're debrief.
I'll
Don't forget me.
Cap.
Since we didn't get hit by enemy action, do you want us to fly off and come back and land for visuals?
Yeah, gonna jump past because we've got a dead stick lander coming in. How the fuck did you run out of fuel signal? What's the matter with you?
I was doing a lot of, you know, going back and forth, chainsawing them motherfuckers. We fucked them up!
Riddle.
Oh, sorry, Cap. I was transmitting on the wrong thing.
Yes, indeed, you were.
We fucked them up!
Land at this airbase, not the big one. You're not going to get to the big one. Look right. Cap, this is Riddle.
Yeah, I think AAA got me.
Roger, we'll come and get you tomorrow.
This was the airbase you guys were at. Oh well.
Shit. This is only a 3,000 foot strip, so make sure you'll do everything you can.
I'm walking to the wing of my plane.
It's just slowing down, Signore. You want to basically
I need this speed. I need this speed until the last second. I have to put my gear out and my flaps, and those are going to dramatically reduce speed.
Do it now, do it now, do it now. And air brake.
Alright. Don't worry, don't worry.
You're going to run off the end.
No, man, I'm not going to run off the end. I'm going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
Way too much energy.
It's going to be good.
Don't you fuck this up, or you'll give me 40 million for a new airframe.
Look at how gentle
the best times on when you touch down.
Full brakes. Come on, this is a ridiculous airfield. It is the shortest.
You got this, boy.
No way. I can unclench my butthole now.
Good. Now don't run out of fuel again.
Roger that. Okay. Alright, I gotta go.
Hey. Stoll can't go up, he died. Blood.
We all died, but it was due to, yeah, us crashing Vigans rather than enemy action. I thought you might want it for visuals since nobody else did that.
Yes, and you're all bloody idiots. Hurry up.
Captain the Mayor crash landed whilst watching Signore.
What's the matter with you people? Hurry up and take off very quickly.
We're doing it, Cap.
Holy shit, that was fun. That was great. Good job, guys.
You guys there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We would have made it. We would have made it in no problem.
Yeah, we made it in no problem. It's just they decided to take it upon themselves to do the things they weren't supposed to do.
I know. I mean, I gunned those storage tanks. I mean, I would have wasted them.
God. I hit the storage tanks. It was great.
I hit the storage tanks 3 times.
Took them all out.
The only reason I got shot down is I got greedy. I went in for third pass.
Any runway as soon as you can.
God damn, that was fun.
See, we'd have been fine if we'd have took off first.
Oh,
I know. We would have been in there and killed them already.
In the mix.
All right, next time. A no for next time.
And if Cap would set the waypoints up ahead of time, so we don't have to program them in, we'd save a lot more time.
Yeah, that's with that almighty C.
Oh, the C is wonderful for that, but yeah, it does take time.
I'll be back.
The only good thing is he warm started. That saves
All right, well, give him notes on. I'm going to take care of some stuff. Then I'm
Yeah. So when are you going to get that C, huh?
Probably next month. So
yeah, hurry! Yeah, get that, because man, we could kick some ass with a flight of C's.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get this 86 so I can get like every gen, play for every gen and shit.
We hardly ever fly the 86. You'd be better off with the C.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. 60 bucks.
It's always on the side.
There's a Steam sale coming out.
Alright, well, I'm coming. Probably next month I'll probably get it, because I'm tired of getting left behind in this damn A. Struggling. I'm like, damn, I got half a tank of gas, light, and I'm still like, I'm doing a max of 307.
We'll go out on some flights, hello, me and you, when you get your C.
Copy that. Will do. Okay, fellas, you guys have a good night, good day, good evening.
You take care, mate.
Talk to you later, brah.
Yeah, brah.
send a short finals runway 25.
Oh, I was talking all that time and he wasn't hearing me because I wasn't on Discord. I said, yeah, with the C, you get the moving map, you get the data link, you get the wingman display, you get the speed sharing, you know? You get all that good shit. TGP.
So many good little utilities.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw that power plant long before we got to it.
Do you want me to come in from a different angle?
No, it's fine. Just trying to find you.
With the G's, I put it on force correlate, and I was ready to take out anything that was there.
Welcome back, Tender. Nice popping.
The only thing is, I didn't know about the AAA. I thought that was surprising. I thought only the Samsung had AAA.
Dragonflight initial for overhead braking.
Yeah, I just got greedy. I went for that third pass.
I was checking my 6 the whole time, and then I went heads down to get the TGP I saw Tracy come past me, and that was it.
Yeah. No, I was okay until I punched my weapons off. Then some kind of imbalance happened. I was flying fine until I punched the weapons off.
But if you were trimmed for ordnance, then something reasonable with that, you might have been trimmed too far to have to.
Yeah, I think I should have left everything on.
Either that, or you could, if you got the time, hit the take-off trim button to reset everything. But yeah.
Yeah.
Come here, runway, guys.
Oh, next time. No, that went way better next time.
It did, because we actually saw the target this time.
I expected to die long before we got
I
there.
think by the time you guys reached out, I just got out of it. I think only one of them.
Dagger 2 on point is still on.
Yeah, no, I think they... I mean...
07105, do you want us to go around again?
No, they were all empty.
Well, I think what it was is everybody else RTV, so now the Mirages can concentrate on us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the correct choice would have been for us to move into some action.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to fly all that way for nothing.
Exactly. I mean, I'd rather suicide mission.
Right. So now, as I was saying, let me tell you about my day today.
My day went
mostly consists of being told that my simple radio is broken, only to confirm that I'm still having the same issues, but I could still hear fucking Bloodknock talking, which means my simple radio is working fine.
Maybe that's just really loud.
I cannot hear anyone when I transmit on 243 or my flight frequency, but I can hear Blood talking on 251. Now I'm up to date with the latest version of Simple Radio, so either that means that there's something balked with both mine and Bloodknock's installs, or the server, or everybody else is not using the latest install of Simple Radio.
Now, are you using that modded Lua file that they have to make everything like Famiclips 3?
No, I am not using the modded Lua file. I reinstalled and I have yet to actually add the modded Lua file.
That could be why.
Again, the modded Lua file is currently not on my system.
Shut down.
Now it's funny because I don't have the modded Lua file either, and mine's working just fine.
Yeah, mine was fine.
Okay, guys, let's shut the server down. Discord, full briefing.
Say again.
1.4.6.0.
Yeah, that's the version.
Yeah, I was just double checking.
Because this sounds like it's a server issue.
The last time I was having SRS problems, I found that I need to either be on a clean boot or do a reboot of my entire system before I connect. If I've been playing DCS prior to trying to get SRS working, then yeah, it...
That might have been why, but that doesn't make sense.
I can only assume it's something to do with the way it ties into the radios, but I have no idea.
Yeah, what's the IP of the server you're on?
Okay, gentlemen, debrief.
The IP was the 70 IP.
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
We got Brett in here. Yes, we have. Okay, so who actually, Blues, who actually made it back? Signori did, Tender did.
All the vegans did, of course.
Yes.
Well, I heard on Global that you crashed.
So what?
Why are you listening to our comms, Rico?
I was out of comms, but you're broadcasting on 3:30 a.m. Oh, sorry.
Well done, Blood. Right, so listen up. I've got to try and find out why. And we did the mission right. I hit the factory, so I know that was done. And Blood, you hit the missiles, did you?
Yeah, the SA-11 site was just murdered. There wasn't much left.
Right, so we did do the mission, so we've got to find out why. So I'll do a review, but why so many of us died. I got shot down. I mean, there was a pack of 3 on me, and as far as I'm aware, me and the boys. So that Sonic got shot down. Seth the same way. I imagine Tender managed to squeeze out and escape, so that's good.
Yeah, they were all distracted.
Obviously, the A-10s weren't, never going to survive. But
so I can also
we hit the target. I wouldn't be so disparaging. We got there. Even after you guys left and the Mirages were concentrating on us, we made it in.
It's the getting home, though, that we're trying to focus on here.
Yes.
Well, we weren't really trying that hard to get home.
If I'm allowed to continue,
Yeah,
Blood, so what happened to you guys then?
Right, so we hit the target, it was all fantastic, and we had this great escape vector. We went on full power, we went nearly over now check. It was all fantastic, and then first of all, I hit waypoint 8, which is our egress waypoint, and went, oh crap, I need to turn. Turned, but of course, because it's not real life, you can't feel the G's of the aircraft, so I must have pulled, I don't know, 11 G's or something. Aircraft exploded. I think Trash did a similar thing, and then Stahl on his way home, crashed into the ground. I believe it's because he...
First I got lost, and then, Camp was stressing me out, going fast, and I was going like Mach 1.3, went over a ridge, blacked out instantly and crashed.
Yeah, so it's overspeed that killed us all.
So how do we stop that? Because you need the speed to get away.
It's just something you got to... If I totally forgot about it. It's kind of, you're going so fast, it's tricky to sort of notice it sometimes. And I didn't think my turn was that tight. I knew I was going quickly, and I thought, okay, let's make this a fairly light turn. But even then, bam, dead. So it's just a case of if you're ever going to turn, you pull right back on the throttle, and then you make the turn. It's just as long as you're really conscious of how little you can turn, it's fine.
Well, you guys need to do some sort of proactive work on that then, because kind of freaking just blowing themselves up for fun.
Yeah, don't worry. It should be a one-off.
Cap, my tag PO is missing with the first part of the fight because the server kicked off me, and I have only a few minutes.
I can send a full tack.
It's alright, I've already sent a tack for you over to Cap.
Lovely. Sherman was out with problems, obviously. What happened to Skadrecki?
I got shot down by recoil after the initial push-in.
So how comes you were in so close enough to get shot down then? We'll have a look on the review, obviously. But
he was conning, and I was vectored in to intercept, and I just fox one.
Okay.
No evasion.
Reds, what was it like from your point of view? You killed a fucking lot of us, which is annoying.
Yeah, I think I got 4 kills. No dares.
That F-15 that was there at the end was drawing a couple of our aircraft. Whoever was doing that was actually quite a good job because we headed in a vector to try and get us out, so we went over to attack, and then you pull south, and then we turned away. You guys came back. We turned back to intercept, and so it was kind of a bit of a yo-yo there. So that was a clever draw.
There was there was a point in the first merges or something with me. I got to the tail of someone. I think I killed him. But there were, as far as my eyes could see against the fast-moving background, an F-15 and a Sukhoi 33 on me. And there were a lot of missed opportunities. I was pretty sure the flanker would have got me at some point, but I don't know what happened there.
I felt it was... Yeah, he was trying to get out. Same with me. I felt that I was really lucky to get through the mirages. I looked back twice when I was on my ingress, whatever it's called, my way in, and there was 2 missile trails behind me. So I'm amazed I made it to target. I can't wait to look at the review.
Yeah, I forgot my countermeasures bind, so I died.
Was anybody chasing a Harrier at the end or not?
Yeah, they were. 2 of them were chasing Harrier, whether they knew it or not. As you'll see on the review, you just got out by about 10 miles.
Right at the end, I was watching Coffee fighting one of the A-10s. I was quite impressed with the Cobra-esque maneuver that he did.
It was very good.
To slow down and keep up.
I borderline stalled in there. What made that fight particularly difficult for me? I kept having 1 or 2 second input lag, so anything I did, I had to kind of see 2 seconds in advance, and it made the gunfight so dragged on.
There was lots of lag. It's because of 2.5, obviously. It's the worst stuff I've seen for a long time. Just like stops. Yeah, but it gets stopping. I don't know for you guys. For me, it gets stopping.
Yes, at the first my screen just freezes, completely freezes, and the server.
It's the server just not being able to handle it, I think.
I mean, every time someone spawned,
diving towards a bandit, and just the thing just freezes, completely freezes.
It wasn't like this on 1.5.
No, but that's the thing. Spawning causes lag, even on P-Man's amazing server, which is OP as hell. It's even when someone spawns in like a vegan, you'll get a couple of seconds of lag. Any aircraft, I think it's just the way it's programmed currently.
The unique way.
So let me tell you of my struggles with simple radio. I could not get a signal, even though I swore I'd heard someone transmitting on 251 earlier. So eventually I do a full reinstall. Still can't get a signal. And then on 251 I hear blood knock.
That's been
so
transmitted by accident.
Why the actual fuck can I not hear the rest of you? Because clearly it's working.
I don't remember being on 251 at any point.
Well, I heard your voice.
For how long? What do you know what I was saying?
I don't remember exactly what it was. Something about either ingressing or egressing.
That sounds like I'm still alive and therefore on the right frequency. That's very odd.
Blood, do you have Discord muted when you were playing?
I do, yeah.
Okay, because I thought he might have heard you on Discord.
Yeah,
I heard the radio effects of his voice. I am absolutely certain that I heard him.
Okay, guys, that was good. It was actually a really, I don't know, I know it had a few problems and whatnot, but it was actually a bloody good mission. Really enjoyed that.
The Dagger flight did very well. Few little problems here and there, and of course the whole exploding thing. But that's something we know what to do to fix.
Can make a great video as well. Me and the boys bundling through the canyon, being chased by 2 or 3 mirages, and then those amazing dogfights. Incredibly cinematic.
Should get low-level footage of the Vigans as well.
Now I see what happened there. Wolf started pressing on the 33, and he was already wounded from Fox 1.
Cap, I did bomb the target as well.
Roger, well done. Cool.
Hey, Cap.
Yo.
So just one thing, if there's any way that we could have the AWACS just a little, basically we might as well just use our own radars in that, because he couldn't see anything else besides what was popping right out of the canyon.
The problem
just higher. It doesn't have to move, but just higher.
The problem is if my concern about putting fly was that it would. My concern was that it would see over the mountains and then see us coming to the mountains. That was what I was trying to avoid.
Yeah, and I don't want to be able to do that, but just pings here and there, because part of the problem is I'm looking at the TAC view, and you'll see us. We're still setting up, and you guys are basically at the target by the time we even
got the call.
Turned around. So yeah,
I think it's fine considering how things went.
We only just did that.
Yeah, if we need to have this kind of, how should I say, mountain cover for you guys, we can just use early warning radars. They do the same thing effectively, and it doesn't make a very weird AWACS setup.
Roger, I think we talked about this last time, so that's what I need to do, EWRs instead of thingamadoos.
Who was the Mirage at high altitude at the end there?
All of them.
No, there was at least 2 of them. Some advice. The F-15 and the M120 have this wonderful passive tracking mode called Home on Jam.
I did see your flat spin as well, Sherman.
Yes.
Away, Sherman.
Were you the one chasing me?
Yes, I remember. I think it was a pack of 4A10 coming from the hills. I was about to dive, and then I received the order to disengage because I don't remember. Maybe Coffee on Wolf was on pursuit. So, and then after a couple of seconds, I re-engaged when I saw all the mess below me.
Sherman, was it you that had the launch the home on Jam, Amram?
Sorry?
Yes.
Who was it that launched the home on Jam, Amram? Because I got smacked right from the off. I turned the jammer on and then it was all good. Then I had a missile alert.
I believe that it was Signore who shot you down.
Yes, I think so. Because I was jamming and I managed to burn through and had you guys on scope, and then I turned away and I got smacked.
Never jam against a Fox 3 fire. I learnt that the hard way.
Yeah. It was, Fox 3s are very annoying.
Well, it's just because the AMRAAM can home on the jam, so it doesn't need to go active.
Exactly.
Not to mention the radar doesn't even need to ping you anymore because it doesn't need to track your progress.
You say that you don't get turn the radar on. I had to turn the radar on because I got a missile lock on my RWR from the AMRAAM.
Interesting.
It was initially out at distance, and then it was right on top of me, and then I got hit.
Ouch.
So, yeah, I think it does turn on its radar just for accurate homing. Because when I went to notch, and I was notching right, I had a missile tone.
And yes, Cap, I did manage to put the thing into an interesting little spin.
Amazing spin. I can tell you haven't flown that bird for a while because your alpha was like 40 degrees. Then a flat spin from 30,000 feet down to 10,000 feet and just pulled
recovery.
Very maverick.
Except the difference is I recovered.
He doesn't, and Goose dies, and it's your fault, Sherman. Mother.
No, you see, the difference is I know how to sweep my wings back.
I'm going to get to work. I'll catch you guys later.
Oh, there's a very cool scene here where a pair of A-10s, Tony and Riddle, keep attacking the target while I'm trying to come back around and gun them down.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a good cap this time. I didn't tell them that you're attacking. I thought, it's a bit cheating if I tell them. So they didn't realise.
Yeah, the internet doesn't like you.
It looks awesome, like this gunfire going, they drop GBUs, and then they get...
I was seeing those 4 choosy targets from the high and just waiting.
Cap, if you do a tactical debrief, probably worth looking at the bit where I explode, because I just looked at it go from 2 to 13 Gs.
I will be all over that blood.
Can someone tell me how the fuck to change the map in the mission editor to not Normandy, Nevada?
Right. You need to, when you start making a mission, you need to select the theater. You do it where you select coalitions and such.
We've got a Reaper that wants to join the Grim Reapers Discord.
Yeah, he's just messaged me.
Yeah, I'm just about to respond to him.
Is that the debrief done?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Sweet, so I'm gonna head off. So I've got some.
Stahl and Trash, do you fancy doing a little bit of practicing the overhead brake since we?
Sure, right now.
No sweat.
Yep.
Good light.
I'm so fucking angry.
Want an F-15 in that?
Anyone got the tech view for today?
Yeah.
It's been posted.
Mine is incomplete.
Yeah, there's one in the member mission file.
Oh, got it. Thanks.
Right,
hang on, let me just edit that mission so that we have some daylight.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Later.